What's up, man? Dots in the building. How y'all feeling, man? How you feeling, bro? Hope your day's going well, man. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure, bro. For sure. So, let me just put this up real quick. Let's use the technical, constant technical struggles, bro. This, bro. Everything is a technical something, bro. Like, yo, if I log off, bro, I'm gonna do this all over again, man. Appreciate you too, man. Oh man, this is technical stuff, man. Technical issues. Yeah. Like I'm just, compelled and inspired to consistently talk about what I've been talking about. And that's what I'm gonna do. Keep talking about it. The one of the minions said, in order to combat weird speech, you need more speech. So you know, this whole thing is looking kind of shaky for dude, man. Like sacrifice these terms, playing with these words is it's not a game, man. It's really not a game, man. Oh, use BandLab. Use BandLab for it's an app, bro. Like, because that's what I use to put it down. Like, you could just use BandLab, man. You know what I mean? Or if you want, send me the John and I'll make it do what it does, if you want, you know. Yeah, and that's another thing. Like I haven't been inspired like to really I have been actually, I'm lying, to for on the music side of things, for sure. I've been inspired. It's just life keeps lifing. Like it's crazy. Man, it's a lot going on. So, but real talk, on some real talk with this pulse chain thing, man, because like I've said already before, more than just about me, everybody I onboarded is losing. You know what I'm saying? And like when the holidays come around, in a sense where people wanted to just like, give each other, if you're around loved ones and they happen to be people you onboarded, yeah. Conversations could get a little weird, and people looking at you like you the reason why everything down, even though they're not really blaming you, but it could affect your dealings with people, man, because if it wasn't for you sharing information with them, they would not have known anything about whatever they spent money on. And now for them to experience this loss, I can't throw, oh, not financial advice as a reason. I can't tell, oh, you should have did your own research. I was the research. I was indirectly offering financial advice. You understand? Like these games that people play on the internet, it doesn't translate well in real life, you know? And that's fire, like how you said that, man. Life keeps knifing. Knifing. Like it's crazy, man. Like, and that's a bar in a way too, man. That's fire, man. Yeah, the mics do matter. The mics matter for sure, man. Bro, I've been using I've been using my earpiece, man. Like that's all I've been using. My device and my earpiece, like my phone and my earpiece, like the Bluetooth, the wireless earplugs, earphone, earbuds, whatever they call them. That's all I've been using, man. That's all I've used. I don't have a studio. You know? I don't have a studio. I used to use the wire earphones, and those things, they only last like a week, and I had to keep changing them until I got some earbuds and use that, man, for the mics. It's weird, but it's all for the love, bro. Um, yeah, when you meeting these people, man, and they took a gamble based off your word, and that gamble didn't turn out right, like it's not cool because it affects your dealings with individuals. And certain people, like the founder, don't care about any of that. He doesn't care about that. You know, I want to talk about Happy Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Like what? Well, you've been hiding. You're not right. You're not standing on. You're not like the young people who express themselves. They're from the ghetto. They're from the hood. You're not on man time. You're not on man time. You're not. He's not. Like, and on a level of just being a revolutionary, I don't know where he fall on that revolutionary trajectory acting this way. You got 1.6 billion. So it's people gonna look for retribution. They're gonna look for because it's that. Because it's that. People lose everything for so much less. So much less, bro. Like weirdo. Like that's just that, man. It's just real talk. Because the founder, weirdo. That's all. Period. Like I'm not gonna spend the day or this stream just bombing on him like that. But it's what it is. It's what it is. You want to save face, so you're gonna launch some sacrifice for a project that already exists elsewhere. You're launching a sacrifice for something that ain't even brand new, but it's about saving face. It's about creating an opportunity to salvage whatever is left of his reputation. You know, launch this thing, before the year is out, but you can't launch it before the year is out because you did another magical trick by extending the goalpost because 25 it's an L for Pulse Chain. Like we missed whatever cycle you want to call this is. Pulse Chain missed that. Missed it. So now your sacrifice, something happens on December 2nd, and then something else happens on January 3rd. Of course, something happens on January 3rd, and you're not cute. December 2nd, birthday. So you want to appeal to certain sensibilities and make people just want to clamor and think and speculate some more about some anniversary of your dates. You're not a numbers guy. You trash with numbers. You don't respect numbers. You said it already before, and it shows. You don't respect numbers. You don't care for that. You're not deep on that level. He has very little profundity in his soul structure, which is sad because it's there, but he ignores it due to whatever reasoning he conjures up in his brain. Then you want to talk about January 3rd. Oh wow, yeah, what day is that? Yeah. Anniversary for BTC, huh? Anniversary for proof of keys, all this stuff. Oh yeah, you want to align your sensibility, act like you really a crypto person. Hey, you heavy with it. You got 1.6 billion minimum 4 years ago. And people waiting. And you've yielded meager results for the people, man. Every time you try to secretly, discreetly, on some stealth mode, pump the market. Every time he tried to pump the market, everybody waiting. Everybody waiting for any type of movement to go up. Big GZ in the building. People dump. That's what people are gonna continue to do. You damaged your brand, bro. You damaged his whole situation. Nobody cares about technology. No one cares about any long term nothing. You talk about the next 10,000x. That's it. That's it. It's not gonna be a thing where, oh yeah, 15 years, 10 years, yo, we could just rely on this for the rest of our natural lives. They want to tell you about some life extension, technology, foolishness, delayed gratification, attach that to that, keep you more programmed and believing in some long term that this is the best thing, better than Bitcoin. Oh yeah, this whole situation better than Bitcoin. It's so much better than Bitcoin that when this thing reaches 3 cents, this thing might reach 5 cents. If it ever reaches 10 cents, you don't think people got so much of this coin they're gonna keep selling in perpetuity because you miscalculated. And I say perpetuity in quotes because nothing is forever. But these people miscalculate. There's folks that got huge bags and they're not the OA. They've made it clear the whole time and the entire time that this whole thing's been going on that they're gonna sell. They've made it clear. Some of them are some of your favorites and maybe not so favorites. Made videos, all that, streams, talking, all that stuff. Will tell you they will dump on everybody's head because they are whales in the community. To be a whale, 1% of whatever got or whatever coin total, 1%. Boom, you're a whale. People are just out there like that in the community, waiting to just sell every trip. Every time they get a chance, they're waiting to sell. So it's clip for Hex. It's clip. It's quiet. If it wasn't quiet, we would have had different results up to this point. Post chain, don't forget about it. Like in a sense where, yo, bro, winging a prayer. That was the closest, right? The close Pulse Chain, Pulse X, the closest new thing from his cadre of whatever feeble arsenal that he had, he could have just put out and say, yo, man, I'm gonna pump this. This is a fork of Ethereum, this and that, and this, and do this and do that. And we've seen the last 2.5 years how well that hasn't worked. You want to obfuscate, secretly make moves on the chain and inject some money into the chain. We'll have people sell. Yo, it's what it is. So reputation, garbage. You know, it's garbage. What can you expect? Like, you seeing things for what they are. People still gonna gas you up and tell you that they super bullish. Yeah, because you want people to come behind, pun intended, so you could dump on them. New people to come in, and new people are not coming in, bro. What new people interested in buying this? Yo, it's too, you know what I mean? It just blew up in our face, yo. 6 years, right? I'm 4 years out of the 6. First 2 years, I didn't care for this John. Not like that. For first at least a year and a half, I didn't care for this John like that. But people who did, all this marketing, then for a dude to tell you you're not marketing well, you're an idiot, you're a fool, you need to keep promoting. The community, this dude is sick mentally. Sick. I'm telling you. He's not all there, y'all. All this marketing, and then you got the nerve. You got a movie. Like I've said this already, you got a movie in his likeness. That's about him. And it still couldn't move the needle for nothing. You beat the SEC, still couldn't move the needle for nothing. You got grassroots believers and folks who organized for 6 years. to mobilize, meet up, functions, all kinds of activities, streaming weekly, regular, never nonstop, posting, spaces, streaming, Telegram, all everything. It's never been quiet for this whole situation. In fact, people get loud and loud, and people don't care. Even less. People care less. Why are you attracting outside, like new people to come in when a couple people could do some light research, look up dude's name, and you see mugshots about some international law enforcement looking for, huh? What? Then you look at the chart. Fuck all that other shit. Y'all were telling me the first 2 years of the chart. Look at the chart. Up and to the right. Yeah, first 2 years. Yeah, up and to the right. Oh, the best chart you ever seen. What happened the last 4 years? Is that the best charts we seeing still? Y'all want to still glaze and believe that to fool people and think you're doing good work? Think that's right, something righteous? That folks, come on, man. Come on, man. The ones that keep pushing the narrative, talking to you about this is real DeFi, are also doing a disservice to the people who refuse to study and really learn about what's really taking place here. They tell you this is real DeFi. That's happening with a situation where one person owns the majority of everything that counts. And it will tell you this is still real DeFi because you got validator, validator, saladator nodes pumping vaporware all across the globe. Oh, that's why it's real DeFi. Oh yeah, validator, validator. Yeah, but one dude that owns the whole situation, sabotage his whole situation on numerous occasions. Sabotage his whole situation, bro. Because he didn't really know what he was doing, bro. Death knell. The market chose PHEX over EHEX. Death knell. Death knell. Among many others. You got no clue. He ain't bright like that. Don't think he's the smartest person out here in the world. Don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourselves. Don't fool yourselves. And lie about pure hypocrisy that you see take place, pure contradictions that messaging, even in the messaging, all what you used to talk about, everything that matters was green candles, people seeing making money. What's the narrative turned out this year? Everything is not about green candles. It's about technology. It's about keep promoting and marketing. What? You a liar. You a liar, bro. Tails in the building. I see y'all, man. Cryptarian in the building. What's up with y'all, man? You know what I'm saying? Motto 4480 said the Grinch video is hilarious. Yeah, man. Like it's real. That's how people feel. Like people are having a good time too. Like, sort of like, navigating through this weird maze of debauchery on Pulse Chain. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me, I just talk because I feel bad. Like if it was just me on my side of things, I would, you know what I'm saying? Maybe my approach wouldn't be that much different, but I wouldn't feel responsible, right? As much for my people because I led them here. I led them astray. You know what I'm saying? Like I led them astray. Folks that put more bread than I did, I led them astray. As a result, and I get it, not financial advice and all that funny shit, but it's not funny. Especially like during these times where people they like you would naturally say, damn, if you had that bread you sacrificed, right? If it was some kind of lofty, handsome amount, If you still had that, right? When you start thinking and, you know, reflecting, like, damn, that's what you could have done with it or whatever, that it could really be used. It could really be made to good use right now. But because you got it tied up in some funny business with this weirdo who's on the run, scared, playing, disrespecting his whole entire community, launching another sacrifice after, you know, the two sacrifices didn't help people become whole, and you launching a third one with you know, no feelings, no qualms about it, because you want to save his own ass and reputation on the internet. That don't matter, but it's dangerous though, because the internet, when you make it matter, you got to deal with the consequences. You got to deal with the consequences. Period. Nah, this is not. This is it's nasty work, y'all. It's nasty work. You used to talk about your airdrop, free airdrop. Come get your free airdrop. That narrative shut down. Why? Shit blew up in your face because you're a weirdo. You were promoting P Die like it was like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, promoted like that was the best performing token on your chain. Bumbling idiot, right? One call everybody idiots. What type of snafu was that? Self sabotage your own situation, and then try to diss the people. Talk about, oh yeah, y'all don't understand how this works with P Die, Mentor, Extractor, Dong, Pong, Nong Nong. Dong, 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 dong. Don't connect me to any type of P Die because I'm scared. Meanwhile, that narrative was pumping. You were going with the whole thing. 2.2 billion% P Die went up in gains. It's like what, 2 million X? But you saw your main coins didn't do shit for the people, bro. That's not lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not lying. Your main coins did shit for the people. They didn't bring any bread like that to anybody. Unless you were a sacrifice project head leader, unless you launch grift coins after grift coins, right? Unless you did those things, conspired, clicked up with people and pushed garbage, meme coins, and all this bullshit, you didn't see any bread. You didn't see any bread. And that's cool. That's is this type of speech they want to suppress. These people are so fucking fake, bro. Like, post chain supposed to be all freedom of speech, right? But it was all bullshit, y'all. Because this motherfucker is quick to block you. Like, he's he's showing you who he is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Someone who's telling you he don't communicate on the internet, communicating on the internet. To where all you left to do is really speculate, is this motherfucker alive? Is he's running his own accounts? You know? Because the shit is so wacky and dumb